And go. Okay, hello everyone. It's me again. Sorry for the long wait. Let me just adjust some things. So, hi everyone. It's me, Walter Norton again. Long time no see. You're probably wondering what happened. We had some scheduling conflicts come up. These things happen. And why am I not hearing sound? Hold on. It's the computer again. Okay. Sound settings. DEL, no. Definition. Well, it's definitely going through the computer, so... Why can't I hear... Is it doing this thing again? G element. There was something I did that allowed me to hear the speakers, and I don't remember what. So, what's going on here? I should be hearing sound, but I don't know why we're not getting any sound. It's loading up. Okay, so I don't know what's causing the sound to not want to come through. Which is very odd, because usually there is sound. Let me check something. YouTube is very unusual when it does its streaming. No, it's live, so that's not the issue. Let me do a quick check of something. No, that's not it. Microphone. There we go. The sound that, if you heard anything, I was using Rangru's every single USSR unit summarized for Wargame Red Dragon. Hey, it was something I needed, something then and there. So, okay. So, let's see what we need to do. So, we need... If I remember correctly, we needed more, what was it? We needed more keys, which is an annoyance, but it is what it is. So Let's see, what can we do? And this was the one that I couldn't figure out. And I'm almost tempted to get a guide out so I can figure out how to do this one. But no, I don't want to fight that one. Stop controlling my camera. This is my camera, not yours. So a lot of things happen in the news lately, as we've all know. The big thing I had heard was the Owl House leak. For those who don't know, iTunes Canada leaked leaked For the Future, for the Owl House, like 2 weeks before it was supposed to air. And I'm not entirely, I don't know. From what it sounds like it was a mistake on Canada's part. So we'll see what happens, but so it's interesting to me. It's interesting because this is apparently not the first time Disney, iTunes did something like this. Apparently, with Amphibious, something like this happened. So, I don't know what particularly happened behind the scenes. I don't know why it got leaked, why both. It sounds like it was just just some form of miscommunication, but if that is the case, that's some pretty bad miscommunication. But what gets me is the fact that this is not the first time. So, like, I don't know. I think iTunes needs to I don't know. To me, it sounds like iTunes needs to fix whatever's going on. So, let's see how this goes. Who knows? Okay, so that was my phone, so I don't see any other targets, or unless I'm supposed to head toward access requires 6+ keys. So I guess the best course of action is to just figure out what's going on here with that challenge. There we go. But anyway, so I don't know what's going on with iTunes. It might just be that they're having a it's probably a communication error, I would think. Okay. Okay, hold on. That was interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to see a guide for this because this doesn't. Okay. Which one is this? This is M049. Why can't. What is this? M049. M049. Why can't I get this puzzle solution? Okay, let's see. M009. For this one, trigger the puzzle, hit the hourglass, and you'll side loop while running to run around the pillar. This will cause it to. What? This is a side loop situation? You're joking. It was. You're joking. That's what we had to do? All right. And it doesn't stay. Okay, that's annoying. Like does more tricks. Okay. But yeah, I don't. But in any case, to me it's weird that this even happened twice, and apparently it's happened multiple times on different shows. Stuff like that is usually what causes a company to go, "Oh yeah, we're not going to be putting our show on your service anymore." And given that Disney wants Disney Plus to be a big thing, it wouldn't surprise me, if Disney goes, "Hey, we can't trust iTunes anymore, and we're just going to put it on Disney Plus." I wouldn't blame them if they did that, but we'll see where this goes. Because that's a major leap for a show like that. Let's see. And I need 69 of those? Okay. So I need 69. So apparently they can still Chaos Emeralds. That's new. I didn't know that was a thing, apparently. Okay, we got something there. What's this? Probably wants me to go there. Okay. Let's get you. And we got it. Woo! Okay, where's Big's fishing area? That's weird. There you are. Welcome back, dear Kathy. Ow. But anyway, the other thing that's rather interesting that happened in, so yeah, that leak with the Owl House, it's going to affect the Owl House pretty badly, because now Disney's going to be a bit more. Now, leaks like that generally ruin the viewing ability of those shows. Because what happens is a company looks at this and goes, oh, hey, it's not doing well because, people aren't watching it. When the truth of the matter is, the reason they're not watching it is it's gotten leaked out. So, okay, so we got something here. But I digress. The other big news that has occurred is what's going on with YouTube. And for those who don't know, what's happened is YouTube has gotten a little more restrictive with their content policy. The issue has to do with foul language. And apparently, it's now into the case that it's a little harder. They're a little more restrictive on what you can and can't say, language-wise. So if you're like cursing, it's like prior, from what I understand, if you did a lot of cursing, you were kind of on the fence. So really, if you wanted to do well on YouTube, you kind of wanted to avoid cursing too often. And hold on, let me check something real quick, because okay, so we got one person viewing. Hello. But the issue is now if you curse too much or you curse pretty hard, practically anything, YouTube will demonetize the video. And apparently this just came out of nowhere. No one knows. Like, apparently some of the even YouTube representatives didn't know that this was a change until like just when it happened. My channel, as you know, isn't monetized because, well, I don't make enough. I don't have enough subscribers for it to be monetized. Which, by the way, make sure to like and subscribe, because yeah, I'd like to be monetized eventually, but yeah, but jokes aside, what I think is going on and this is just someone looking at it from an outsider's perspective, what I think is going on is YouTube is kind of relate. Oh no, come on. What I think is going on is sort of related to the what is it called? To the C11 that Canada has. Not necessarily directly, but more towards what that kind of legislation represents. Because usually when you start getting restrictive with language, it's usually because you're trying to hit some sort of broadcast standard. And what I think YouTube is doing is they're preparing just in case for when, say, a country goes, hey, for you to operate in our country, you need to follow some sort of broadcast standard. And I don't think it's Canada that's doing it. I think it's a response to that law. Because I think it was the Prime Minister or Speaker had said that he was hoping that other countries would follow suit and do something similar. And I think that YouTube is looking at that and going, okay, if we do have some sort of legislation come into effect, do we have anything that might be able to protect us? Is there any sort of thing we can say that, hey, we've been doing everything right in our power? And that's what I think that's what that whole what them doing, that's what they're doing. They're preparing. Huh. But anyway, but yeah, I think what we're seeing is YouTube preparing for the possibility of other countries putting legislation on the table. Because if they can argue that, hey, look, we are self-censoring, we're self-regulating, it gives them more power to the table. And it's not like this hasn't been done before. Back in the 90s, before the ESRB was a thing, Sega actually tried to argue that, hey, we have a rating system already in place. We don't need, the government to step in. And the government looked at Sega and said, well, no, your rating system is it's not sufficient enough for what we're trying to do here. Okay, so I can't go diagonal. And what I think is going on is YouTube is looking at what's out there and slowly preparing for the, just in case they get a situation where a country goes, okay, you have to follow our broadcast standards. I don't know how well something like that would work. Even it might be enough just for all those countries, for YouTube to just say, hey, look, we are self-regulating. You know, you don't need to hit us with the legislation stick. But it's hard to really say, and until we get some official information, I don't think we'll know. Until we get some like actual concrete information, I don't think we will know probably for some time. And like I said, I'm just going off of what I think what I kind of think is going on. But like I said, I could be wrong. Other things, I saw Avatar: The Way of Water. It was, for 3 hours, it's for 3 hours, my problem with that film is it's 3 hours of just and you know, Cameron is a good director. I'm not saying he's a bad director, but 3 hours of watching a beautiful scenery. That's nice and all. I'm not, I'm here to watch a movie, not Kawanasquatsi. And I think the issue is it looks nice, but the story is not there. Like I'm wanting a story, and we're not getting a story. We're getting, let me show you how beautiful CGI technology can be, and that's fine. That's good. That works, but like that was a complaint that the first film had, where people were like, "Oh, it looks nice, but the story's literally just Dances with Wolves." And yeah, fun film, but I don't know. And I don't know. Cameron, like I said, good director, but man, that film needed more time on the cutting room floor. Like, a lot more time. Yay, that's been unlocked. Okay, let's see. But do I recommend it? I would say wait till the DVD release. Oh, come on. I would wait for the DVD release. If you really want to see it in theaters, just see it in theaters. 3D is not really necessary for it. Like, if you liked the first film, then okay, you'll probably like this film. But if you were one of those people that are like, what in the... what? But if you're one of those people that didn't like it, then, you know, you won't like Way of Water. So, but that's kind of my 2 cents on that. It was a nifty little film, but it's not one that I'm going to die seeing. Personally, though, I like the world that Cameron makes, and it's one of those worlds that you can see if they made a video game or like some extra material. It would have, it works, and I know I would like it if, say, for instance, there was an Avatar the strategy game, but we're probably never going to get one outside of that one iOS game that's no longer supported. But you never know. Oh, come on! That's a... No. That was a cheap trick and they know it. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so we got a... Oh, wait, hold on. This is one of those cycloop things. Okay, there we go. But I don't know. It's... Huh, I know I can do that. But... But yeah, Avatar is one of those franchises that it's kind of like... It's one of those films that... It's like Avatar where... Sorry, it's like Stargate where the first film, interesting concept and idea, but it ultimately was the television show that really made Stargate go into its area. Okay, what do I want? Okay. Let me move my cursor. Skills. No, we don't want that. Reader's maxed out and turns blue. Let's do that. Oh, I see. Bit of a weird thing to do, but okay, we'll take it. Okay. I guess. I suppose that's one way to go about it. Okay, what's this? Giant crab. Okay, tank, whatever. Okay, oh, this one, now I remember. What? Okay. But anyway, what the? But yeah, Avatar, eh. Okay, so he's up there. Okay, that's what we need to know. But yeah, if you liked the first Avatar, you'll like the second one. If you didn't like the first Avatar, then I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to get any better. Needed 101. Okay, I can't exactly do that right now. Yay, another stage. So, we're going to see about trying to get this island done, but it may take some time. Sorry, runs around the island. Okay, I know exactly. What? Stupid controller. Oh, don't blame your technology. No, I can blame my tech. The poor workman blames his tools. No, I think in this case I can. This is one of those rare, it's justified situations. Okay, so they base this off of Shadow's stage. Wait, if this is supposed to be Sonic's memories, how does he... I don't know this anymore. Like, I'm gonna try and finish this island, but... That is an odd jump. Ugh. To poor performance blames... Hold on. Sorry, I haven't been really seeing a lot of people sing on this. A poor craftsman blames his tools. Joy-Can Drift would like to have a word with you. Yeah, that's... That whole thing with Nintendo, the fact that you have, what, like 3... you have... What are they expecting? Okay. The fact that you have, the UK, a consumer watch group in the UK saying, hey, your stuff is jank. You have you have a US-based law firm going, hey, your stuff is broken. I don't know. Bear in mind, this is Nintendo, the company that said, that got praised by 2 people going to Mount Everest saying, hey, of all the tech that we took with us, only the Nintendo DS worked. I want that company. That's the Nintendo I want to... That's the Nintendo I like because, hey, they actually made their stuff work. But if they're going to pull this, oh, it's not an issue. No, it's an issue. And what's funny is the part of the reason it's an issue is because they're using low quality parts. Believe it or not, Nintendo has used some high quality joysticks before. The N64 actually uses an optical sensor for its control inputs. So, and it's actually a high quality sensor. So it's not like Nintendo doesn't know how to make quality product. It's just they're refusing to. I don't. So I say they're refusing to. It sounds more like they're just trying to save a buck. which is whenever a company tries to save money like that on hardware, that's usually when you start to see issues. Now, I'm not saying all cost-cutting issues are bad. There are some very good cost-cutting issues. You see that a lot in the military. You see that a lot in the arms industry. But for consumer grade, that's not good. And I think Nintendo, this is not going to kill Nintendo. That Joy-Con drift is not going to ruin Nintendo. But it's going to do something similar to what the Red Ring of Death did to Microsoft, which is, hey, we need to be a bit better with this if we want our tech to work. So, I think so it will be interesting to see. Wonder if it has something to do with them jumping deep into a newly patented form of haptic feedback, the HD Rumble. It might be, because Nintendo is... One of the things that I both like and dislike about Nintendo is they have a tendency to really push towards newer technologies. Sorry, not newer, experimental technologies. And the problem is... people say, oh, they've always relied on tried and tested tech. Kind of. In recent years, they've been pushing more towards experimental stuff, especially like the Wii U and the Wii. And the problem is they keep pushing this, oh, we're using tried and tested technologies that work beautifully. And it's like, my friend, you're not. You're using this, you're using technology that relies on motion sensors and motions and this haptic feedback, and it's causing your system to be having trouble. You can't just, it's neat that it does all this. You can't skimp out on the basics, and that's probably, like what you said, patent form haptic feedback. They probably went whole hog into that new tech, and unfortunately it bit them. Although I will also say their tech is also getting old. Apparently, and I didn't realize this because I'm not that big with tech. Apparently, when they first released the Switch, it was using a CPU made back from 2014. And this is back in 2015 when their hardware came out. And that's not a good sign. They're already a generation behind. They're already a year behind with that. And while that meant their console was good, it also means they're a bit behind. It means they're now having trouble playing recent games. And I know people say, oh, you don't need the best looking games to play. Well, unfortunately, if your console isn't strong enough to play like a game, then no one is going to develop for it. And that's all. And I've seen that happen time and time again in the recent generation with recent Nintendo hardware. They make a beautiful tech. They emphasize, oh, it's not, it's priced sufficiently, and then they get waffle stomped down the line because they don't have, the tech has gotten so outdated that the only people that are willing to develop for it are, what are they called? The only people willing to develop for the console are, forgot the term. vaporware, not vaporware, just low budget titles. And yeah, low budget titles make money, but no one is buying. Very few people are really interested in buying. Let me think of a weird name, like Duty Calls Zombie Armageddon. Very people are interested in something like that. People want, their Call of Duties. They want they want actual games. And if you're not pushing the hardware like that, if you're not actively working with the hardware, you're gonna get a rude awakening. People aren't going to develop for your hardware. They're not going to make a game. It's going to stagnate. And unfortunately, I kind of get that feeling with the Switch. Oh, it sells very well. Yeah, but is it? Most people. Yeah, okay, let's get this done. The Switch sells well. I'll give you that. But I don't know how long that will last. I don't see it lasting for forever. I just don't. Now they'll probably release a new console. It'll be all big. People will be like, "Oh, it's the next big thing," and then it will die out. Especially since Nintendo is now dealing with Steam, like the Steam Deck. I don't have a Steam Deck. I'd like to have one. That's still me experimenting. But when a software publisher decides, hey, we're going to make our own handheld gaming PC, and we're putting it native to the Steam Workshop, and it's actually pretty powerful, and you can play a lot of the recent games, and you can play all your games from your library for the most part. That I have to think that causes Nintendo to pause, because they have to be like, oh, not good. I really think the Steam Deck is going to Steam Deck style consoles are going to cause trouble for Nintendo if they keep going the route with the Switch. I think this is from Sonic Generations. Or is it Sonic 3 and Knuckles? I could be wrong. I never played the classic games. But yeah, Nintendo needs to step up their Nintendo, I think, needs to step up their A game, because it won't last. It's just oh, that's right. But then again, I've been wrong about companies before, and in the case of Nintendo, I've been very wrong before. But still haven't played Generations. I look at it on my PC desktop all the time and think one day. I played Generations on the Xbox 360. I remember being... What? The thing I'll say about Sonic Generations, they had this whole thing of, we're gonna make DLC, and like the only DLC we have out here is the pinball. What the? Okay, I'm pressing the boost. It's registering I'm pressing the boost. Is it just not wanting to? I liked Generations when it came out. Then again, I wasn't big on classic Sonic, so the classic stages were a bit hit or miss for me. What is going... I'm pressing the boost button, but it's not letting me boost? What? No, Sega, that's not how it works. You don't just rip game mechanics halfway through a stage. That's... So you need a boost, but it's not letting you boost. Sega, my friend, what is going on? You can't just... Alright, let's just get this stage done. But... What? I'm not the only one. Trust me, the boost in cyberspace, you have to keep pressing it until it works, otherwise it acts like an air dash. Yeah, okay, so it's clear they put all their Q and A into the open world. This is... Sega keeps doing this. That's not how it's supposed to work! That is not how it's supposed to work. That's not how it worked in Generations. That's not how it's supposed to work in here. Why would they... I'm not even going to bother anymore. That doesn't... No one playtested this. I'm fairly certain. If there's credits and it says a playtester, all they did was they said, yeah, it works, and that's it. I'm fairly... That's... Six minutes. I frankly don't care, Sega. I do not care that I got a D. I'm not the one that messed that stage up. If this had just been open world, this could have been great. This could have been amazing. But now they had to add in that second little gimmicky thing because of course Sega does that. They did it with Sonic Unleashed with the Werehog stages. They did it with Sonic Forces with the classic Sonic. They keep doing it. I don't know why. I don't know why they keep doing that. They keep taking a great concept and they add in something that just doesn't make it work. I think Yahtzee said it best. If you doesn't work, why do you keep adding it? And that's what I see here. Yeah. But yeah, no, Sonic Generations is good. But it's one of those, it had a lot of potential and they never went further with it. Okay. That's weird. Why would I want to... Okay, so if I press it anywhere back, it sends me the other direction. That's a little annoying, but whatever. I guess that's one way to look at things, Sega, but whatever. Busy work, busy work, busy work, busy work. But yeah. Yay, another Knuckles thing. Okay, come on. Where's Big's fishing? Where's Big's Bass Pro Fish? Because I wanna go fishing so I can just unlock more things and just get this over with. Because I'm... This is not the direction I wanted to go. Okay, back on top. But let's get this. Okay. But yeah. Other news, haven't heard much of anything recently. Not really many games too interested coming out. Well, was there any? Stalker 2 I'm interested in. I'd like to see where that goes. Let's see. I think this is a... Yeah, this is the... Then... Yay! Bike. It's on the far right of the map on a secluded island. If you've done a few tries around the area, you'll see it. Yay. Okay. So let's just get these challenges done because I'd like to finish this island up today. I think this is my biggest complaint about Sonic Frontiers. You know, that opening section, if you pre-ordered this, or you get the special thing, you know, you get all the first island is basically done for you. You have all the requirements to finish it. And I mean, and that kind of makes you think, oh, this must be an easy game. You know, I don't have to do much. I can just go through it rather quickly. When in reality, it's a no. There's a lot you got to do, and it's a lot of busy work, and that's a problem. Like, if this area had been like Amy's Island, where it was just, oh, you know, everything is right there. All right, I would, you know, that'd been acceptable. This isn't. This is busy work. Okay. No, I know what you are. You're gonna steal my Chaos Emerald. You're not stealing my Chaos Emerald. I've already got one. Okay. But alright, let's just get this big fishing island. Let's just get through this island so that we can say it's done. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, this is an obstacle. Okay. Okay, that's done. You miss out on the amount of things you need to do progress if you pre-ordered. Yeah, I know, but that starting section of just going through it all like it's nothing, that had great pacing. I liked that pacing. It was, you know, yeah, you missed out on a lot of the collectible things, but like, look at all this collectible stuff I have to do. I have to collect all these little tiny medals just to progress the story. I don't like these little medals. I don't like collecting those. You know, you're usually only going to find one, so then it ends up, oh, you know, you need to collect a lot of them, and it's just, you know, and I don't. I get it's. I think it's not so much it's a pre-order issue. It's not a pre-order issue. It's a pacing issue. And is that the island? Yes, yes. There's the island. We can go big fishing. Like, I like the pacing of the first stage. I like that pacing. Then again, I also like how that island is structured compared to this island where we have all this just bleh. Where am I? But like, I get it. it seems like one's cheating when you pre-order it, and I get that. I still think I would prefer that kind of pacing to all this, because this is just busy work, and I don't like busy work in games. If you can make busy work fun, it works. When it doesn't, you get tired real fast. Hey, Big. Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, let's go fishing. So anyway, welcome to the Sonic Frontiers fishing stream. Where today we'll be just fishing. But yeah, here on the Sonic Fishing, Bass Pro Fishing, sponsored by the Bass Pro Shop in Tennessee, that's a literal pyramid. Here we'll be seeing Sonic fish all these different weird fish that make no sense in this area. Well, that'd be so funny if I was sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Oh, come on. That'd be so funny if I was sponsored by them. That, for anyone wondering why on earth there's a Bass Pro Shop, it wouldn't be so busy if there was stuff to break up the monotony. That's fair, that's fair. But like I said, I like the first stage because it's... What the... I like the first stage because just how it is. But... Okay, so there are multiples we have to deal with now. Hermit, Coco, Scroll got 16 tokens. But if you're ever wondering why there's a Bass Pro Shop in the shape of a pyramid, apparently back in the day, that was actually a sports arena. And it just didn't make money, and then all of a sudden, Bass Pro Shop bought it, and then it became just that Bass Pro Shop. You know, it's one of those what in the world kind of things. It's a lot like what happens to Pizza Huts. Pizza Hut goes under, it gets picked up by something, and then... Yeah. But... Yay to Bass Pro Shop. Oh, come on. Let's try that again. I know nothing about Bass Pro Shops besides the pyramid used in the music video. Like it's basically a high quality. It's basically a big store sports place. But yeah, that Bass Pro Shop came about because it was originally a sports arena. It didn't do that well, and Bass Pro Shop just bought it. And it now just kind of has become the thing. Yes, we'll be doing a lot of fishing today. Well, like I said, this is now the Sonic Frontiers fishing stream sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. What? But no, we're not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Sports arena, that's what it was? Yeah, it was an arena. It was a sports arena. or a convention center. It was one of those two. Where I live, they use sports arenas for convention centers all the time. So it, but yeah, it was a sports arena. It got bought up, and yeah. And apparently, it's now just a landmark in Tennessee. If you go to Tennessee, it's just you go to the Bass Pro Shop. But let's just trade tokens. Let's try and buy out all the egg memos because I like those. View Fishipedia. Heh. Okay, that's interesting. So, usually Eggman doesn't talk about Maria. Huh. So apparently he knew something of her. Let's see, what more tokens do I have? No, we don't need rings. So, let's try and fill out the Fishipedia. It's a tuna! Yay! A tuna! The chicken of the sea. But let's see, what do we got here? Fantastic Crouch. It's an Elder Coco's. But yeah, it's an octopus. Yay. I really need to stop using a television screen as a computer screen. But yeah, not much news-wise. Haven't heard anything too wild, especially with the Sonic industry, with what's going on in Sonic. Anything you guys want to talk about? Medaka. Don't know what that is. It's apparently a small fish. Okay. Steam Summer Sale was pretty good. Neat little things. Didn't really go overboard this year, which is good. Although I think Epic pulling a lot of their Unreal stuff may have hurt Steam. Yeah, I get it. It's a lot of the older stuff, a lot of their older Unreal games, but still, you know, there was still a market for that stuff. So, not necessarily a great thing, but hey, it happens. As for the reviews, we're slowly working our way through Digimon Tamers. That's slowly going through. Although, given how the schedule is going this a bit, it's going to be a bit hard to get that on time. As for the Monday Madness, that's going to have to be taken on a case-by-case because, unfortunately, we're having some scheduling conflicts, and that's kind of preventing some... Like, that's the reason we're doing the stream today. It's because something came up on... Oh, Giant Isopod. Something came up Friday that made me unable to stream, so I pushed it back today. And unfortunately, that's kind of why we're not doing the Monday Madness streams, because things are coming up and it's going to cause a lot of scheduling issues. But it is what it is. Scheduling. I will say though, was quite surprised to see I got 40 subscribers. That shocked me. And I know people say, oh, they're waiting for 100. No, I'm just surprised I've reached 40 subscribers. It's... I'm just happy that I've been able to reach that far. And it's what makes, you know, things like that really make me want to push forward. Digimon ends eventually. What do you plan on going on to next? Have you thought about the games? So, once I finish up Digimon Frontier, because I want to do I want to do the first 4 seasons of Digimon. After that, my plan is to go towards Sonic Heroes, and then... Oh, it's Sally Acorn! No, is to go Sonic Heroes, then Shadow the Hedgehog. I want to do those 2 and finish up the Dreamcast era. Before anyone asks, am I going to do Sonic 06? No, that's one of those type of games that you kind of need a little experience with, and I want to do that review proper. That's a, you know, that's a you have to cheat it special situation. But Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog. After that, after I do those 2 Sonic games, the next plan would either be to do Battletech the cartoon with a possibility of MechWarrior 5, or to finish up the later Digimon movies. but that would mostly entail the O2, Revenge of Diaboromon, and the Tamers films. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Frontiers, and I really don't want to give that show... I don't want to give that season much more. As for the Digimon games, I would like to review Digimon Rumble Arena for the PS2, you know, as a short little review. Digimon Survive would be an idea. That would require a lot of work, and so that's going to have to hold off a bit. Digimon World Next Order, which is coming out, is one I'd like to try, at least because it's one of the older, you know, here's a 3D game, but we're still simulating what's going on with the Digivice. And actually, believe it or not, before I was to review Digimon Adventure, I was going to review the Digivices, the 20th anniversary ones. But that was canceled out because I was going towards the military and I didn't have enough time to get that done. So, that's so. Like the review for the Digivice for the toys, it's written, it's there, but I haven't recorded. I think I've recorded some things, but it's. I'd like to one day review the Digivices, but you know, for the time being, it's finish up Tamers Frontiers, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, and then either the X Evolution film, either the Digimon films or Battletech, and that's kind of where things are going. Will I get back to Sonic after that? I don't know. That's kind of pretty far ahead. There is a Flash game I want to review. I think it was Yenny's. Someone had suggested a Flash game in the Henry Stickmin review. It's an RPG, and I think just to get 3 reviews up for that, I think I would want to review one more Flash game like that. Another thought, I'd like to review the Counter-Strike series. You know, from Counter-Strike 1.8 to Condition 0 to... You know, I'd like to review those games to say, hey, here's how that series has gone. Is it good or bad? Not gonna lie though, those would probably be very short reviews because Counter-Strike has not really changed much over the years. It would be mostly like, here's 1.8, it's pretty decent, and here's how they've changed over the years. I do need to review My Little Pony Equestria Girls one day. That's on the docket. That's on the plan. I don't know when. I think I'll wait a bit before reviewing it just because Hasbro. The Half-Life series I'd like to review at one point. I don't know when that would happen. So yeah, I have a lot of little plans. A lot of little things. But like I said, for the time being, it's once Digimon ends, it's going to be Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, and then either Battletech or the remainder Digimon movies. I think it would depend on how tired out from... I put it this way, if I get tired out from Digimon, I'll probably go towards Battletech. And that'll mostly be the cartoon. Maybe one of the games, but... Come on, where's Vector the Crocodile? Where are you, Vector? But... I mean, I'm open to suggestions for titles. It would have to be something I'd have to find. Like, if it's a movie or a game, it's something I'd have to be able to get footage from. In general, I like to get the official footage. I don't like pirating stuff. When in general, I try not to. I try to avoid that. Especially with how YouTube is. I try not to. I try to avoid that type of footage. That's why I got really unhappy when I had bought a DVD from Malaysia that was like, oh, here's all the Digimon movies. And it's like, oh boy, this is neat. This is useful. And then I learned, oh, it's not official. And it's like, I'm not happy about that. It said it was official. I thought it was official. It isn't. I didn't realize that that was a big thing in Malaysia. It's neat to get access to that content. It's neat that it's there, but I'm not happy that it was a bootleg. I'm not happy about that. I try to avoid that stuff. But the other thing is I'd like to start working with Radway on editing. I'd like to help him with his editing, with the podcast. I don't know when that's going to start up, and unfortunately, if it starts up when I think he's going to, there's not much I can do to really help because of a scheduling conflict. The reason being, just get this. Okay. I'm starting to get done with fishing. Let's just try and get all the audio logs. Actually, no, hold on. Okay, I think we bought them all. View Fishopedia. I'd like to help him edit too, but I'm scared to ask what everyone else is working on. I've tried doing timestamps, but I can't help but feel like someone else might have had them all written down. Um, I can't help feel like someone might have written them all down. I have a feeling that most of the timestamps are already written, and it's mostly what we'll be doing is editing the time-stamped footage into something that's more acceptable, more editable. Yes, I know. The vaults have been unsealed. Release the Lone Wanderer. Let's see. Okay, we need to go to the different things, so let's just... Let's go to the Hermit. Get that done. Okay, so now we need to go to that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the editing will entail, if it's more than just, editing things. I do like the long form elements that we do. What is going on here? Why can't I? Get the K. My friend. Did it? You're right. I guess what I mean is that I feel a little rude asking what the workflow is like right now. Right now, I think with a lot of us, it's going to be a... I think right now for a lot of us, the workflow is... It's going to be a slow thing. Because like a lot of us are still getting understanding how everything's working. And it's probably going to be a bit till we can start doing a lot of it. Let's see. Just going to try and do my own channel stuff until something pops up. Yeah, that's usually the best way to take things. It's always a good idea to work on your own projects every now and then, just to make sure they all work. Like I'm hoping by the end of the year I'll be able to hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold. I hope I can reach that threshold by the end of the year. But I also know that a lot of other things can happen, so oh, come on, really? But yeah, trying to make YouTube work is... I think Stolas said it best in Hell of a Boss. It's a mood. and it can take time. Find Knuckles. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this one, though. So the white Chaos Emerald. Unless... Nah, man, you deserve the bronze that at 50k. Nah, man, you deserve that bronze button at 50k. I don't know. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but you know, I don't know if I'll be able to reach 50k. Like, that would be like years of work. If Sonic boosts at the maximum number of rings, he can run at even higher speeds while emitting blue lighting. When the ring count is reduced, he'll revert back to... Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know this was a thing. Nope, 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 nope. We're not doing this. I just want the Chaos Emeralds. That's all I want. I just want the Chaos Emeralds. I don't want to play... No, I don't want... I just want to... And now I don't know where I'm going. No, let me... I just want to finish up this stage. Just want to finish up this stage and continue the story. Okay. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so I have to go all the way back there. That's neat. Is there a Coco near there? Yes, there is. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's get this. Okay. No! But yeah, So I'm just okay. Good, that event's done. I mean, I'd like to have one of the play buttons, even if it is just the bronze, but like I don't. I don't know. Sorry, I'm. But yeah, I'd like to one day make this my profession. One day. It'll probably be sometime. How was your New Year, by the way? My New Year. I worked. I worked the New Year, so lot of. We didn't really do a lot of fireworks. Trying to lose weight to see if I can get back into the Navy. I don't think they'll let me in, but I want to at least say that I tried. Other than that, not really much. We did see Avatar, which I kind of did that whole diatribe on. My dad had a few operations, mostly related to his sight, although there was one open heart surgery he had to do. He had to have. He came out all right. He seems to be fairly active, which is a good sign. At least I think is a good sign. But other than that, the New Year's been kind of just, it is what it is. Find Knuckles. Okay. Where's there a Knuckles that I can talk to? Just okay. But yeah, it's been not much to really say. Slow year, I suppose. Okay, take all the cocoa back to Knuckles. Sonic can speed up things up by carrying the cocoa, but the towers all also speed up. Ow. Okay, what? Okay, let's try that again. Yes, let's retry this quest. Ow. Okay, so there's... Okay, is there a time limit to this? Because if there's a time limit, then this is a bit annoying. But if there isn't, then I'm doing this all wrong. Okay. Ow. Ugh. You know, I said I wanted to get this done today. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it done today. And that frustrates me. You know, this wouldn't be a problem if I had the boost button game. Oh, but you're going to... You know, we need to do this. Why? What, is there a specific reason? Okay. Okay, let's just... And then... Okay. Now then. But yeah, no, my New Year's was not really that eventful. Mostly because, you know, work. And for obvious reasons, I'm not at liberty to discuss what happens at work. Now, can you imagine if that had a time limit? I would be unhappy about that. So that's where the Chaos Emerald was. Hmm.
Nice work, soldiers. Now let's link up with the main force. Yeah, you make a great supervisor, Nux. Maybe try fighting next time, though.
He is aware of the local war, isn't he? Why is he trying to help them when their fate is already decided?
I don't know, Ray. But a lot can be said. Okay. Let's avoid the tank, because I am in no mood to fight that thing. Man, the other things with the new year was the Steam Summer Sale. Which was neat. but be a worthy final boss to add a time limit to that challenge. I mean, it would be way too much of a challenge. Just But yeah, I really need to get me an actual gaming chair.
Experienced this before. There's someone else in the battle from the past. Those defenses are impressive. Maybe I should get some notes from my island.
Speaking of which, they said in the next update they plan on tweaking the bosses a little more. I'm okay with that. Depending on now if that's good or bad, I mean to say. If they plan on tweaking them in the good direction, that's good. If not, eh.
Guess the defenses didn't hold after all.
I've also heard they're doing more DLC for Sonic Frontiers, which will be interesting.
I look forward to your battle, Sword Girl. Our integration with my system, giving you control of the whole egghead. And network all my robots. It'll be a refreshing change of pace from four of us to G1.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like my brothers.
I suppose so.
I look forward to that.
Well, AI Uprising is happening. What's going on?
Confirms Sonic has made multiple breaches into cyberspace unescaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
The DLC is free?
That doesn't change the fact that he's a formidable adversary. Respect him. Don't have to like him.
You are genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
If it's free, I like that. I like that price of free. Ooh, I like. So, I like that. Okay, what's going on here? What direction am I supposed to go? Sega has been doing quite well with their game, well, with their DLC stuff. Usually, like if the DLC for Sonic Frontiers is free, I'm happy for that. Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, that's not what I want to do. Oh no. Are they doing what I think they're doing? Yeah, I'm gonna need to just take this route. Welcome to the Sonic Frontiers Daily Commute Special. Today we watch Sonic just ride on the rails like it's I don't know, his daily commute. Yay. Ow. Ow. So far that's the plan, but I won't argue if they make the last DLC PK, because that's the a big one apparently. That will be... Had they said what the big one will entail, or if it's just... Okay, what's going in that direction? Hey game, that's not what I wanted to do. I mean, if that's the big one, okay, that's fair. Now, depending on the price, you know, if it's going to be something like... Okay, that's not what I wanted. I think it would depend on the price, if it's worth it or not. Because if it's... Because there's been a few DLC in the past where I look at it and it's like, it's not worth it. But if it's good DLC, then, you know, I think it would have to depend on what the other DLCs are. Because if the other DLCs are good, then alright, then... That's not the direction I want to go. If the other DLCs are good, then it would be nice. But if it's not, if it's like, say, the other DLCs are just then I think it would kind of spoil how... I think it would kind of ruin the experience, I would think. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The last one is a new island, new side plot, and a playable character. So, probably Shadow, I would think. Unless they decide to make it Blaze, but... Sega has never liked Blaze, and I've never understood why they have a thing against Blaze. But if it's a new playable character... Alright, that will be... That will be good. We can't do that. No. This is why I like flight mechanics in open world games, because you don't have to deal with this stepped pattern of, you know, find the stairs. Well, where's the stairs? Well, it's located on the other side. Why? Oh, because we want to make an obstacle. Why? But regardless, it will be interesting to see what they do. That was not the direction I wanted to go, but whatever. And we were just here. Okay. Not this. Okay. Sonic's faster now. Not here. Oh, that doesn't head up there. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I wanted. All I want to do is reach that. All right, I guess. I guess we're just going to head towards the next Knuckles thing, because this is. Yeah, this island isn't OSHA compliant. I don't know. I think we need to complain to OSHA. This island is not OSHA compliant. No, 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 that's not the direction I wanted to go, game. I didn't want to go up... Why is it so... Is this the exact same direction? Yeah, this is the exact same path. That's not what I wanted. No, no. Oh... No, 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 we're not having this. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, Sonic would rather go there than fight this. I don't want fight bot. No, 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 we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Nope, nope, game. No, I'd like to think it was OSHA compliant until the giant space laser came. Yeah, I suppose you're right. And another gear. Woo! Okay, that's done. Okay. What the... That... What? You want me to... No. No, Sega. What are you... This isn't an open world. This is not open world. This cannot be classified as open world. This is just a... This is not open world. Oh, but there's a lot you can do. Now, open world implies that I can go where... that if I see something, I can head towards it. That's not what I'm getting here, Sega. Oh, Sega. Why must you make this hard? This is not open world. This is not an open world game. Oh, it looks open world. It acts open world. But it's not open world. If this was open world, I wouldn't have trouble getting up there. I would have no trouble getting up there, but that's not what's going on here. This is not open world. They lied. How am I supposed to get there? This is not open world. No, Sega, no. I get to cheese the game. You want to make me move everywhere? Fine. No, I get to cheese the game. We're pulling a spiffing Brit on this. I get to cheese out whatever I want because unfortunately, Sega, if you're going to make me... No. No, that's not how this works, Sega. Why is it that Rockstar was able to understand this concept years ago, and yet you're having trouble to make this work? That's... No, I didn't want to go that... That's not the direction I wanted to go. And you know that, game. If there's another path to that thing, I can't find it. And if someone tells me that it's some simple path, I'm just going to stare at them and say, like... Unless it's one of those, you need to complete more stuff to get to it. You know, I'm just going to do that. That's just... Oh, but it gives you things to do. No! Busy work is not something you're supposed to add into a game. If you make the side content seem like busy work, that's bad game. That's bad. I shouldn't be... Okay, I'm starting to reach the point of these streams where I start complaining. That's never a good sign. That's never a good sign. If I was to review this, there's no way I'd be able to get it on time.
Look at the size of this, satellite dish. It is for communications, right? Yeah. I've seen all sorts of crazy high-tech engines happening across both islands. How can something this old be this advanced? But it's sturdy too. I punched it, it didn't move at all. Yeah, Knox don't punch the ruins. Once I find Tails, maybe he can use them to figure out what happened here. Hey, I already discovered that it's sturdier than anything we've encountered. I don't think this material is from this world.
Okay. If they tell me that I'm supposed to take this route to that emerald, I'm going to be livid. What just happened? Okay, where's the next path? Because that's... That's... That's utter ridiculous. I want to reach that thing and it's not letting me. No, no. No. You did this deliberately. Alright, let's get this done.
I don't care if you're afraid. Those are your people out there. Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talking? If defense is down, the soldiers are supposed to fall back to a bunker. Then I'll round up the stragglers and you supervise, Commander. That sounds good.
Okay. Guide the Cocoa back. While avoiding bombs. Boosting and dodging is not a thing. Why would you... Okay. Really? You're gonna flash bomb me. You're gonna flashbang me. Really? No, 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 no. So they flash bomb you and make it that. Hey, Cocos, maybe not drop flashbangs. I can't help you if you flashbang me. That is Counter-Strike 101. Oh, but I suppose they didn't have Counter-Strike back then. Ow. Like, this wouldn't be a problem if they kept doing that flashbang. No. See, they flashbang, they disappear. They go away. You can't do anything. Oh, but it's supposed to save it. No, it doesn't. It just makes the... It just makes this challenge worse. Because I can't move them if I... No, no. You're right there. Okay. Okay, the breakdancing is not necessary, Sonic. Okay, how does this go? How does this fight go? Defeat all the towers with... Ow. But I made it! Okay, I don't... Okay, let's just get this done. Do you ever get that angry at a program that you want to go into Tron and just tell the program, stop? Because that happens to me a lot with these games, where it's just, stop. You know, can you, like, not do whatever crazy, like, why was this even a... Who at Sega thought this was a smart idea to program this type of boss? Because I Ow. Sega, why are you making me not like this game? I like Sonic. So why are you making it hard for me to like this game? And then they all... Okay. Let's try that one more time. No, we're not doing a fight. It was known as Ken Penders.
You may be the last, but you're not alone. Got us, knucklehead. I'll admit, I do envy your lifestyle.
Okay. No. Oh well. Get the Chaos Emerald. Unless there's another one here, I'm liable to suspect... That was not what I wanted, but okay. I'm sorry if I'm not much to talk or if I'm mostly just angry. It's... I like to play games to have fun. And Sonic is one of my favorite franchises. So when I see something like this, where I'm having trouble having fun with it, it irks me. Because it's like, this is... Like, I want to have fun. And on an extent, I am having fun playing this. But there are things that I'm... But there are things that are just frustrate me with this. That make me go... Where are they taking the Sonic franchise? And I'm a little worried. Okay. But yeah, I don't really have much to talk about right now. And as much as I want to rant about Sonic Frontiers, I think I'd rather talk about something else. No. Okay, good. No, stop taking control. I shouldn't be wanting to break the game geometry just to get to where I want. I just want to complete that one little challenge. And I'm right back where I started. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Sega. Okay. Alright, let's... Oh, because so that's there, I can't use the map. Yeah, that's what you get for making me waste my time with you. Okay. No, that's not the direction I want to go. Okay, so if I go into this chasm... and I just follow the route... Okay. Okay. Oh no, wait. This wouldn't take me where I'm going. This is legit not going to take me where I want to go. Oh good, I just wasted all that time. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to... Oh, okay. So this was the path you were supposed to take. And there was a pathway right I don't... Oh, good! Yes! The island is more open. Okay. So we have pretty much most of the island open, and I am starting to get a little frustrated with this game, and I think I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, I wanted to finish this stage today. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, we're gonna keep. So, yeah. This is probably we're gonna end it for today because it's getting a bit late here, and the amount of things they're doing, all this stuff they do here, just it frustrates me, and like I'm going to keep going forward with this. I will, there's no doubt about it. I'll try and finish Sonic Frontiers, but with the amount of just weirdness they're doing with this, I still have 3 more islands. All right. Well, but yeah, that's going to be the stream for tonight. Yeah. Like I said, that's going to be the stream. Next time we'll be streaming, provided nothing crazy happens. The next time I'll be streaming is the 20th. The 20th should be the next time I'm streaming Sonic Frontiers. I'll keep you guys informed. As for the Monday Madness stream, which is put on indefinite hold, possibly the 23rd. Yeah, I think that's another reason I need to stop. We have Thunder and Lightning coming out there. So, yeah, we're going to end the stream here. Save it there. But yeah, like I said, the 20th should be when I do the stream next. And, yeah, see you all on the 20th. Like and subscribe for updates. And see you all the 20th. Hold on. See you all on the 20th. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Like I said, like and subscribe, comment. And, yeah.